Alright, we are live. Oh. Oh, I didn't think about that. Plugging stuff in. Plugging things in. Do I have space? I should. Does that work? No. Okay, should have figured that out before stream. I'm so sorry. Okay. Are we good? There's now an audio delay that I hope will go away on its own. Okay. I think it was just an issue on my side. Should be good now. Here we go. Lift time. Octostand. I really wish I could play Splatoon 1 and see what this boss was originally like. That would have been very fun. But he's gonna kick his little legs, squiddle around a bit, and this will go pretty quick. I always wonder if that hurts. Because it's not like he just put a jacket on, there's like a strap on his nose. And we visibly see that imprint on his face. Like, could you imagine? I feel like that would hurt a lot. You just got your face squished in by a strap. Actually, that's the way we should do seatbelts. It's just right over your nose. To be as uncomfortable as humanly possible. I don't think it would even help when you crash. You just squish your head. I can skip the cutscenes. I forgot. Wow. This level feels like it should be harder with roller, but it's really not. Level boss. This roller is just so long range. Like, it might honestly be easier with the roller than the dualies. At least with curling. Maria's spice does not ever feel helpful. Like the time that I decided to dodge sideways, she says dodge backwards. The time I decide to dodge forward, she says dodge to the side. She's just not contributing. Alright, now we go backwards. We do another lips level. I guess any level is a lips level if you think about it. The Octarians do have incredibly luscious lips. Where do they get their body modeling done? Surely they have filler, right? It's a requirement for being put into the Octarian army. You have to get lip filler. Oh geez, I wasn't paying attention. I wish there was a mechanic where you could, like, when the octo stamp, or not the octo stamp, I don't even know what these things are called, but the big flying ones, when they land on top of you, if you space it right, you can get like in between the lips and then they don't crush you. That'd be really funny. So violent. The roller is so violent. It's like the silly paint roller. It's one of the iconic silly Splatoon weapons, but every time I play roller, I feel so viscerally violent. Just crushing them beneath the mass of the weapon. It also feels incredibly visceral to die to the weapon. Oh. I could have very easily just walked off there. Both lava and paper sponges. But right now I think I love him. And we'll see what happens when I die horribly and painfully. Like here. Like, this guy will probably kill me on this sponge. Never mind. Just too good. Again, I didn't notice it until this playthrough, but like Marie really loves the word slob. She uses that insult so consistently. I think she's projecting. I think she's the real slob. That's what's going on here. She's projecting her insecurities about her laziness and hiring a 14-year-old to do all her work, and that's why she calls everyone a slob. I wish Callie was back. Oh, I just flattened myself with the sponge. And now I hate the sponges. Now the sponges are awful and bad because I died to them once. Yeah, I think this would be a very different game for hero mode if Callie was the... Or actually, that could have happened. I forgot that the person who got kidnapped in this game was decided by that Splatfest in Splatoon 1, wasn't it? The final Splatfest decided. So there is a world where Callie was your main companion in this game. I really wish I had played Splatoon 1 now. I would have single-handedly won that Splatfest. Trust. I would have been on Team Callie, and I would have been so good at the game, I'd win every match, and then Callie would win. Just because I'm just that cool. I don't even know if I'd have been Team Callie, though, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Because I prefer Callie for sure. But I have Splatoon 2 experience, so I don't know how that's been affected by hero mode. So maybe if I played Splatoon 1, I would have liked Marie more, I don't know. Maybe Callie was really annoying in that game. This game gives a lot of, this level gives a lot of power eggs. Octo Seekers, that's what they're called. I just call them Metal Gear. They really look like just Metal Gears to me. I mean, I guess Metal Gears don't have lips like that. Speaking of lips, Tentacoop level. At least, I think there's only 2 Tentacoop levels in the entire game. I think it's this one where they get introduced and then the brush level, right? I don't think we're gonna have to deal with them for too long after that. I really hope so. I am not a fan of the Tentacoop mechanics. I mean, I've died to like random octocopters, and that was really embarrassing. But it would be pretty embarrassing to die to a Tentacoop too. I don't want to. You know what? I just won't think about it, and surely it won't manifest. Surely it won't manifest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. The moment I started talking about it, my armor gets popped for the first time in like 8 levels. Oh, it's gonna gonna be the death of me. It's gonna come to fruition because I said that. Not today. And I missed a balloon. Do I even need all the power eggs? I have so many eggs already and we still have so much of the roller run to go. I will probably have enough. Let's not manifest that. It would be funny. It's comedy. You gotta see. My suffering doesn't matter if it's funny. Maybe that's my mission. Maybe it's not about 100%. Maybe I'm just giving myself 18 tries to die to a Tentacoop. We'll see. I get to play this level like 7 more times on the way to 100%. So, plenty of chances to bite the dust horribly. It's gonna happen. That was kind of cool. The first time I played the game, I always thought you had to like jump and swing on the rails to hit any of the balloons, and I killed myself so many times doing that. Let's see if I can actually kill this Tentacoop sooner. If I go around, yeah, I can actually trap it. Nice. I'm so used to going on a huge goose chase for that one Tentacoop. How did I miss that squid ring? This is the iconic. Wait, I need to know what the song is called. Maybe we go to the rhythm game machine and check what the song is called, but this, Turquoise October song is, like, the Turquoise October song. It's the theme for, like, the very first level of the entire experience and everything. Right? I'm not hallucinating. I'm pretty sure this is the same song that the first level has. Do they even... No, they don't. I don't know why I just registered that the, Oh my gosh, the roller has so much range. I almost killed the Tentacoop. I don't know if that first Tentacoop even has a key, though, so it might not have helped to kill it. None of them had a... Okay, that one had a key. See? I almost died. Almost died to the Tentacoop. It's gonna happen. I lost my armor to a Tentacoop. It's a prophecy now. There's no way that it doesn't happen. Oh, that last Tentacoop is gonna bother me. I have both the keys, but that final Tentacoop is gonna bother me. Oh, I want it dead. It's not worth the effort, though. I want it so bad. Oh, I want it so bad. I almost died. My hubris is absolutely gonna be my downfall here. There we go. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. On one of these future runs, I'm gonna get greedy, and I'm gonna say I have to kill every single Tentacoop. And then that final Tentacoop is gonna kill me. There's some good new records. The roller is helping to kill them faster. What is the next level? I think it's the bouncy one, right? I think. I could be totally wrong. It is. Everybody bounce. This is the level that I accidentally did one more time than I needed to. I played this with the shooter and just didn't need to. We already played it with the shooter. I'm still curious to see, because if Callie and Miri are actually Agent 1 and 2, like they're full agents, they've done stuff, what have they actually done? You know? What do their own adventures look like? That's the single player game we need. I hope Splatoon Raiders starts a precedent that we can get more just single-player narrative-based Splatoon games. And we get one that's like the adventures of Callie and Marie in the Squid Beak Splatoon. Why did Captain Cuttlefish even start like a numbering system when it was just Callie and Marie? They could have had way cooler code names than just 1 and 2. He's like, granddaughters, you are thing 1 and thing 2. Go, kill the Octarian. It is me, Captain Cat in the Hat. Thing 1 and thing 2, do my bidding. I could just skip that. Wow. I am character development. That's crazy, I just fully skipped that part. I didn't have to go for the collectible. Rehab is helping so much. Look, second scroll, I'm gonna skip it. Wow. I mean, you never know. He could have been Dr. Seuss and they're actually just thing 1 and thing 2. No, I think this is where Dr. Seuss got his inspiration from. I think he played Splatoon 2. He played Splatoon 1. Back in ye olden days. And he was like, I need to... That's such a good idea. Oh yeah, definitely. Someone's gotta sue. Nintendo, sue Dr. Seuss. Thing 1, I mean Agent 1 and Agent 2 are their intellectual property. When did Dr. Seuss die? I'm pretty sure he would not have been alive for the release of Splatoon 1. The roller is surprisingly great for climbing walls. Everybody bounce. Bounce it, bounce it. Alright, next roller level. What other Dr. Seuss books do you think were inspired by Nintendo games? Or just Splatoon? Maybe... Okay, what about green fish? 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. That's where they got the color scheme. He saw Splatoon 1, he saw the orange and the blue, he's like, oh my gosh, I love that color scheme. And they're all aquatic. Oh my gosh, they're all aquatic, they're fish. He made that book based off of Splatoon. This is wild. We're uncovering a conspiracy. We're uncovering a conspiracy here today. Tell the New York Times. Nintendo needs to sue Dr. Seuss. What's that, Horton here's a cute, Horton here's a who? How can we twist that into being inspired by Splatoon? Not really elephants in Splatoon. See Metro. Oh, that was... I didn't even intend for that to hit him. Simply that good. I say as I fully missed the bomb. Oh my gosh, I can hit the spinner with the roller. Why does the roller have so much range in this game? That's absurd. I guess it's extra absurd because this is like the upgraded version of the hero roller, so I don't know if it gives more range or just makes it faster, but either way it really makes it absurd. But we already did Cat in the Hat. 1 fish. I thought I was dead. Oh, is this? What's down here? Is there a collectible or anything? Or is this just like the pit of Be Slow? It's just the pit of Be Slow. That's awesome. What pranksters they are. I'm going way too slow. Does it matter? Do I need the Salmonite? I don't. Am I collector's anxiety. I want it so bad. There we go. Alright, this is the fun pit. Where it's just all pink. And they spin. I wonder why... Well, I guess the Octolings can... I was gonna say, I wonder why they need, like, snorkels to go into the ink. Why can't they just, like, breathe under the ink, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. I outrun it. Speedy. You can't kill me, Flutter. I have to die to a Tentacook. Oh, I can just hit that with the roller. The roller has about as much range as a Splatling, apparently. That's wild. I feel like that's not the case in Splatoon 3. I don't know. I feel like it has so much more range here. And I can't tell if that's a Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3 thing, or just the hero roller. You know? I just skipped another collectible. I guess I'm gearing myself up for Octo Expansion, because it's not really collectibles in Octo Expansion, it's just do the level with the different weapons. I'm not even gonna go for the extra armor. I don't need it. I already have my bicycle helmet. Do bicycles exist in Splatoon? Like, my assumption is yes. But there have been so many questions that have come up during these streams that I really need to reconsider my assumptions about Splatoon as a whole. Oh, that was so close. What about cars? Yes, cars are absolutely a thing. There's a car wash in this game. I don't know what I'm saying. Cars are absolutely a thing. Sheldon owns a car. Sheldon knows how to drive. Unless they just have cars as, like, decorations. And that's why Sheldon said not to remind him not to get his car washed. Oops. No. Phew. Can I hit that octocopter with the roller? Yes, yes I can. That's wild. I'm jumping for it. Perfect. The roller's kind of busted. I don't know why I'm surprised. We figured this out the first time when we brought the roller to Humpback Pump Track. Not Humpback Pump Track, the Reef, and just annihilated all of the Octolings. This was information we were already privy to. I don't know why I'm rediscovering this. I'm considering switching up the way I'm approaching this instead of going weapon by weapon to doing one, just going level by level and just doing it one by one. Just one level, all 9 weapons, next level, all 9 weapons. Like, it gets redundant, but at the same time, there's like a consistent feeling of progress, whereas with this one, even, like, doing the hero shot and then going straight into the hero roller, I was like, ugh, I'm replaying levels that I felt like I just finished an hour ago. So, I guess there's a steadier pace of progress when it comes to doing it this way, but at the same time, if you do it the other way, there's like a sense of negative progress as well. Because you finish a weapon and then you come back and it's like, well, I'm doing the level again. It never mattered. And if you do the same level 9 times in a row, you probably get really good at the level. You know what to expect. Become a speedrunner. I feel like rollers are so good at covering a lot of space, but in like the opposite way you'd think. It's not even from the rolling part, it's just from the flame. giant orange box gave us nothing but one power-up. False advertising. So glad I survived that. I could have just sent myself hurling over the edge. It's gonna feel weird using a regular, like, Splat roller after this. With how powerful and quick the hero roller has been. I should really start reading Marie's dialogue. She's gonna say some stuff. And it's gonna be funny. And I'm gonna miss it. It's so violent. Do you think these Octarians have to take shifts to be in these levels, or does just one Octarian sit here for the entire time? Like, those ones that were hanging upside down and then came... They were like hanging upside down beneath the level and then got switched over to topside. Are they just hanging there for hours, for days, waiting for Asian 4 to show up? They like actively reformatted, adapted their circulatory system to process all that blood upside down against gravity. I wonder... So, Inklings are actually just evolved squids. So, are there regular squids around or just Inklings? Because with the Octarians, presumably all of them are evolved octopi. But there's Octolings and Octarians. Are there Inkatarians? That would be so cool, actually, if Inkatarians exist. They're just hidden away. Secret war weapons. Or, like, Inklings get the T-virus or something and they start turning into Inkatarians. That'd be pretty goofy. I feel like I should turn down my brightness to save my eyes. What just happened? I muted. Oops. Alright, Humpback Pump Track. This is the roller level. I mean, it's really not. I don't know why I associate... That's why I associate Humpback Pump Track with rollers, is that all the Octolings have rollers in this level. I remember... Oh gosh, I really was, like, collector's anxiety, OCD symptoms as a kid, because I remember one time I played this level as a kid, right? And I went, I'm going to, like, 100% cover the map in ink. I'm gonna get the 100% turf war win. And there was no reason for me to do this. There was no tangible benefit, nothing. And I just went through the entire level with a roller and covered every last inch of it. I even, like, tossed bombs to get the corner behind the Octoling spawn that you can't walk over to. Wow. I totally forgot I did that. I'm awakening dormant memories within myself playing this game again. I remember playing this game, I think for the first time maybe, in a hotel. I don't think the first time I played Hero Mode was not at home. It was in a hotel in, like, Palm Springs. Ow. I remember they had TVs set up as well with, like, game consoles that were just public. And they had Fortnite and stuff, and it was before I had ever played Fortnite. And all the other kids, after they got out of the public pool and stuff, would be like, let's go play Fortnite. And I would just completely skip out on it to come play Splatoon 2. Wow. Oh my gosh. The roller just broke one of the reinforced crates. Fully by itself. Like one hit. That's wild. Alright. How is the audio mixing? I feel like when I watch my VODs back, the game audio is way too loud compared to my voice. So I tried to turn the game down this time, but I don't know how it sounds. I'm hoping it sounds alright. Slimeskin Garrison. We're more than halfway. Well, are we? Yeah, 16. There's a total of 32. We're like pretty much exactly halfway. No, we're a little more if you consider the bosses. Yeah. Sounds fine on my end. Okay, that's good. I don't know why... Wait, I have to double check. Hang on. I feel like this is a roller level. I feel like I'm doing a roller level again. Is this a roller level? I think it was a shoot. Okay, it wasn't. Phew. I didn't want a repeat of the bouncy level. Okay. Funny bowling balls. Here we go. I'm stuck in a loop, Marie. It's Groundhog Day. I'm playing the same levels over and over again, and I just have a different weapon in my hand each time. Oh, could you imagine? That's her explanation for 100%. It's not Agent 4 actually going back and playing the levels with the different weapons for Sheldon. It's a Groundhog Day scenario. Or Sheldon induces... Agent 4 is like a sleeper agent, and Sheldon says a keyword that makes her think that she's in a time loop. And makes her replay the level with all the weapons, because he knows she doesn't want to waste that much time. Yep, new headcanon. We're being brainwashed. Yes, Marie says. Yes, we finally brainwashed Agent 4. Now she won't question the child labor laws involved in us hiring a 14-year-old onto a battlefield. Hired. We don't get paid. She doesn't know. She's getting volunteer hours. She's getting volunteer hours to put on her future resume. Oh, that's too real. Oh, that's too real. Doing other people's job for them for volunteer hours. Ooh. That's far too real. Anyway. Something exploitation of minors. It's really interesting that they're 14. Because... Oh... What? Did anyone else see that? I just swam underneath the bowling ball and it just worked out. I didn't die. That's... Wow. Okay. Oh, is this even worth it? This sunken scroll is really tough to get. Never mind. I hit the shot perfectly. We gotta go get it now. We have a curling bomb. Okay, yeah, that wasn't that bad. I was like, I'll give it one try, and then before I even set it, I hit it perfectly fine. Ah, this is the moving part. Whoa, I forgot they're that fast. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm not gonna die to a Tentacoop. Maybe I'm gonna die to the Octoballers. Calling them Octoballers sounds weird. It sounds like they play basketball. They're just so good at basketball, Marie. No! breathe. Their basketball skills are too great. They killed me. They killed me with how impressive. They're too baller. I think DJ Octavio can ball. I don't know why. He just strikes me as being able to do so. For no good reason at all. Oh, that's it. Wow. I don't know why I thought that level was longer. All of these levels are seeming really short. Seeming really short coming back to them. They did seem really long the first time around, though. So, like, they're either longer than I remember or shorter than I remember, depending on which weapon I'm playing with. Getting practice. It's gonna be some of the middle weapons that are gonna be really a bit of a slog to do. Like, the dualies. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy doing it with the dualies, because it's kind of just shooter with a dodge roll I won't use. Or the Brella. Well, the Brella's a funny shotgun. It's funny, at least. It's a silly weapon. Slosher's funny. The Blaster's gonna be actually fun. I love playing Blaster. Charger's gonna be really fun. Splatling! And she swam off the edge. Splatling's gonna be a bit of both. A bit of silly, a bit of fun. What haven't I said? Brush is gonna be just kind of the novelty of the brush, I think, is what's gonna be entertaining about it. Ow. Like some of the bosses, like Octo Shower with the brush is gonna be painfully funny. I'm dead. Never mind. Too skilled. Oh, I jumped and I didn't even swing. I just watched it happen. Yeah, for one of the weapons I gotta try and just speedrun the whole thing. Just pedal to the metal. No collectibles. Whoa. Oh, I forgot that's my alarm. I chose a song that I find annoying for my alarms, that I actually listen to it. Whoa, that was... Every time I come to this part of the level, I always ask that same question of, like, the Octo Stamp Deluxe is unkillable. Why does Octavia use it for, like, 2 levels? That genuinely scared me. Yeah, it scares me to, like, it's the loudest volume possible. It's a pretty annoying song, but if it scares me, it gets me to pay attention, you know? If you like the way your alarm sounds, your alarm isn't doing its job. Like, the whole... It's named an alarm because it's supposed to alarm you, you know? Like, could you imagine if fire alarms were, like, a happy little jig? So many people would die. It's like, oh, I wanna leave the building because it's filling with smoke, but this is just such a jam. I gotta bust down a little bit before we leave. Alright, another level down. Another notch in our belt. Another badge for our sash. Have I... Huh. For some reason I feel like I've done Towering Heights with the roller already. But could be hallucinating a little bit. Shooting Star... No? Why did I... Shooting Starfish is so just in my mind. It's like the one Turquoise October song I remember. And I come into this level and I think it's called Shooting Starfish, and it's simply not. Or they would moonwalk out. Everyone has to leave the building in a neat, coordinated, choreographed dance number. It just plays Billie Jean on the alarms over the speakers. I'm gonna die to an octocopter again. I don't know why I struggle with the octocopters so much. It's wild. The octobomber again. It's just not a threat. I feared them so much more the first time I played the game. And you just walk up to them and they miss. The Splat Bomb takes too long. It takes too long to activate. Oh, this is... Wait, can I reach them with the roller? No, I can't. Wait, I can. It has to be a very particular angle, but you can actually reach them with the Splat Roller. Oh, I'm just missing with the Splat Bombs at this point. The roller's range is still so absurd. I've said that like 8 times. I had a friend who was new to Splatoon, and she was like, oh, I really want to play roller. I love, like, melee weapons in shooter games. That sounds so fun. And it's Splatoon 2. They are not a melee weapon anymore. I can't make that jump. I didn't need to go that way. This way's probably faster. Gotta remember to actually respect the Octo Snipers this time around. Because they will annihilate me if I'm not careful. Gonna go back. It's, oh my gosh, it's so close. Oh! I'm panicking. I'm flopping. Somehow this is working better. Just being in squid mode on dry ground and flopping about messes with their AI more than trying to actually dodge them. I guess that would kind of work on me if I was using a charger. I think I'd probably struggle more to hit someone who's just flopping around than someone who is running and I know their trajectory. It would just freak me out so much that they were doing that. It would also let my guard down, because it would be like, oh hey, squid party going on. Maybe that's why they hesitated to shoot. They were like, that sponge almost shot me off. They just thought I was gonna party. Where did that... Oh, I think I popped the balloon. I just turned around and they were gone. It's like the roller eradicated them so fast I didn't even notice they were gone. Okay. I can still hit him with the roller, oh my gosh. It's not, it doesn't make any sense. Oh shoot, the sprinkler. No! No, let me have the... Ugh. I wanted those eggs. That's another mission I have to fulfill by the end of this run, is dying to a sprinkler. That'd probably be the level, because if an Octo Sniper gets me and then just one little sprinkle from the sprinklers touches me. It'll either be that or the final, the like Muzzle Forge Fitness Octoling level. Because that one had a lot of sprinklers. And they could take me out pretty easy. The Octolings pop my armor pretty often, so I see a world where they just... An Octoling pops my armor and then sprinkler death. If I could just listen to Splatoon music, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna renew my membership for Switch Online. Not to actually play a game online or anything, just for Nintendo music, because this playthrough is getting me addicted to Splatoon 2 music again, and I gotta start playing it in the car on my way to work. I think this level won't be too tough with the roller. It has... I feel like the blaster might even have less range. It's just doing well, I thought the issue with roller would be doing like the charger levels, but we found out that those aren't really an issue for the roller. Such an odd place to put the Sardinium. It feels so natural with the way the thing rotates to go, yeah, I need to go around to the right to switch the switch. Oh my gosh, this Tentacook is juking me out. Oh my gosh, why did I struggle with that so much? Oh, I gotta remember there are eggs on this side. I say that as if it matters. I already have like 3,000. I'm gonna be fine when it comes to getting the upgrades. There's no world where I'm short on eggs. I was far too completionist with my first playthrough to ever run out of eggs. I didn't realize they give you a little step here so you can reach it. I don't think I even need the step with the roller, yeah. So, were there power eggs in, were power eggs the, like, coins in, Splatoon 1? That would be really interesting, because then that would mean they added Salmon Run because power eggs already existed, rather than the power eggs are a thing in hero mode because of Salmon Run. That's really interesting. I never thought about that. Is there anyone with better Splatoon 1 knowledge to tell me if, like, the origin story to Salmon Run is actually Splatoon 1's hero mode rather than Splatoon 2? I'm trying to think of what else would have been the, like, spending money, because I know there was spending money. I've seen the Game Champ 3K Splatoon 1 without, oh, that's tough. Without main weapons, just doing the sub and special. And I know she bought, like, sub-weapons. There are a bunch of sub-weapons you can buy, but I don't know what the currency is. There we go. I did not need to waste my time on that. That Sunken Scroll is like 10 power eggs. I need to get used to not caring about the collectibles anymore. It's gonna take way too long to do all this and still care about the collectibles. I didn't realize this game is 9 years old now. Almost. The title's a little clickbaity. Its birthday is not for about a week. But yes, it is pretty much 9 years old. Welcome to the stream. We're all old. Yeah. If Splatoon 2 was a living kid, it would be in 4th grade. Like, it would know its multiplication tables and everything. But the actual birthday for Splatoon 2 is July 21st, I believe. It's either the 21st or the 22nd. So next week, it will be 9 years old. But even then, it being 8 years old is still pretty wild. Breath of the Wild is 9 now, Odyssey will be 9, even Xenoblade 2 will be 9. Damn, all the 2017 classics. Am I crazy, or did Odyssey come out in 2016? I don't know why I feel like Odyssey came out significantly before, like, Splatoon 2 and Breath of the Wild and stuff did. When did the Switch? I thought the Switch was, like, late 2016. Odyssey was October 2017. Never mind, I'm hallucinating. Yeah. Breath of the Wild and Switch was March 2017. Okay. Maybe that's when I'll play Odyssey, is on its 9th birthday. I can't wait until the Switch is 10 years old. That's gonna be such a fun slap in the face. Uh-oh. I did not mean to use that jump pad. Wait, there's not a jump pad here. Never mind, there it is. Not that box. Wait, is my... No. No. I have a little cousin who's older than Splatoon 2, or who's younger. Oh my gosh. Splatoon 2 is older than my cousin. Oh gosh. Time. I was 11 when the Switch came out. Guess I'll be able to drink to the anniversary. Oh my gosh. That's wild. I will not. I was younger than that. I won't be able to drink for another few years, but what can I do? What's something I can do? I can gamble. I can gamble to the anniversary of the Switch. That's something I can do legally. Actually, I don't think I can talk about that on Twitch. Never mind. I can drive. I can drive to the anniversary of the Switch. I'm gonna get taken off Twitch. I'm gonna get reported. Ooh, I want the eggs. Here we go. What stuff is turning 10? What was going on in 2016? I probably won't drink anyways when I turn 28, 1 TBH. Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of people are like, 21st birthday, time to drink, but if you've been around drunk people, sometimes it's like, why do I even want to be like that? I drank a sip of beer once when I was like 10, and it was disgusting. I don't know how anyone likes beer. I have had a lot of contact with alcohol. It's just rubbing alcohol. Part of my job is cleaning, so, you know. I've probably had more alcohol in my veins than if I had drunk like an entire cup of beer just from like cleaning with alcohol wipes with cuts on my hands. I'm sure that's healthy. I'm sure that's safe. I'm totally normal. Ah, my armor. I always lose my armor to just the regular Octarians that shoot 2 bullets. It's a little pathetic. I don't know why this level feels... like, it's definitely designed for the Brella, but it really doesn't feel like a Brella level. Like, all of the puzzles can be solved with curling bombs. And then some of the other things, like the flutters and the invisible paths, just feel like their own gimmick. Like, this level just feels like a bunch of strung together gimmicks that aren't all that related to the Brella. Sorry, I'm back. My internet had a stroke. Welcome back. Splatoon 2 is 9 years old. No, I get it. One of my biggest anxieties with starting streaming was that my internet was going to be not enough for it, and it was just going to be a miserable viewing experience. And I'm hoping it's not. I'm pretty sure my internet is doing okay. Why is this not working? Come on. There we go. And we're back. Back to the center. Ow. Alright, and now, because we're playing bowler, Dylan gets instantly eviscerated. Just popped immediately. Is it worth it for the ticket? Honestly, I don't think it is. We're speedrunning. We take things super seriously. We don't joke around. Your internet and stream are fine. I was just using the wrong Wi-Fi in my house. Okay. Oh, I didn't even consider that. I didn't even consider that you disconnecting from the stream could have been my fault. New anxiety unlocked. Heck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, like this really just feels like a curling bomb level. Or a curling bomb puzzle more than something specifically for the Brella. Oh wait, I don't even need the curling bomb. I can just... Why have I always... I understand the nervousness, it's all good. Is this... No, I just need a regular bomb for this. It's kind of weird that they give you armor there. Dog is Canadian. Thank you for the follow. I didn't even read your username, I'm gonna be honest. I probably didn't even pronounce that right. Also, the alerts were really loud, and I apologize. That's the first time I've actually had the alert audio working on stream. I had a bunch of technical difficulties with even getting the alerts working. But it's turned down now, so hopefully... You pronounced it right. Okay. Da-da-da. Propeller Land. Could you imagine if that's what they did for Nintendo Land, for Splatoon 2? You don't get Inkopolis Square, you don't get Inkopolis Plaza, you don't get the Splat Lands, you don't get Alterna, you don't get Octo Valley, you don't get Octo Canyon. We are making Propeller Land. And you will pay 80 bucks a ticket. 80 bucks a ticket is... Blah. 80 bucks a ticket is probably cheap for Universal. I would still go to Propeller Land. I've never been to Nintendo Land. I mean, even if Splatoon didn't even exist, Propeller Land sounds amazing. It's like the most the most extreme trampoline park ever. It's just like you hurtle yourself through the air on these industrial fans, and you hope that they have enough force to propel you through the air, otherwise you just get blended. I would bring my kids there. But even if it was Propeller Land, I would definitely show up for that, because I've never been to Nintendo Land. But if they did anything Splatoon related for Nintendo Land, there goes like 200 bucks of my savings, or whatever the ticket price is for Universal. If they did, it would probably only be in Japan, and I would be sad. So much. I hate having the interest that I have of like Splatoon and Kingdom Hearts, because they have so many like events and stuff, and they all happen in Japan. Why can't I just be American? I had to fall in love with all these Japanese IP. I know my sister has those same troubles, because she's super into anime and she gets all these events and stuff. I haven't even been to base Universal in like a decade now. When was the last time I went to Universal? It's surely close to a decade. No time recent, that's for sure. I know recently my school did Universal for grad night, but I did not go because I think I had work. I need to get into Kingdom Hearts. I'm mainly big on Xenoblade. Ah, Xenoblade. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts has to be one of my main big three. Like, I love these video game series, but Xenoblade is definitely up there. You excited for the new, I forgot what it's called. Xenoblade Origins? I don't remember what it was called. The one where we finally got a female main protagonist. Genesis, thank you. I think it looks really cool. It reminds me a lot of, Fire Emblem. Whoa, 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 what about Elma? Elma. What is Elma? Wait. I died to a sprinkler! It happened! It happened, I finally died to a sprinkler. Xenoblade X protagonist? Well, I don't count her as the main protagonist. The player's the main protagonist. But I guess, sure, if you count Elma, yes. But I don't think it counts. Because you don't really, you have your own character. You know what, that's fair. And she's not even, because of the whole way the party works in Xenoblade X, you don't even have to use her or like be involved with her in any way. She's not super integral to the plot. But in Xenoblade Genesis, it's like, we actually have a woman at the front, and we love strong, independent women. I really loved the Xenoblade games, and playing them again sounds awful. It's one of those things where the first experience was great, and I feel like I would hate doing it again just because of how JRPG grindy it was. Xenoblade 3 killed me with the amount of grinding. Don't you have Elma and Lynn in the party for story missions? I genuinely do not remember. I feel like you could swap them out. I think you have them for story missions in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure you could swap them out. I had my own team of people. I don't remember their names. I've played 2 like 4 times and 3 2 to 3 times. Wow. How did you manage with the gacha mechanics in Xenoblade 2? I really hated the gacha system in Xenoblade 2. 2 is my baby. Sorry, processing. That's... Oh my gosh, words. I don't know how to say that's a cool opinion that I've never heard. Like, I don't think it's a popular opinion, but I don't disagree with you, and I think that's cool. I'm a big Rex fan. You know what? Thank you. I feel like Rex is underappreciated. I feel like people hate Rex, and I don't... I think he's the best protagonist. I enjoyed 1 and 3 more, like, gameplay-wise, but Rex is absolutely the best protagonist. As likable as Shulk is, he's cardboard and has, like, no character development. And then I don't know what my issue is with Noah, but I just find him really personally annoying. And Rex isn't perfect, but he has actual character development. And, like, a story arc, and it's, you know? He's great. It was also very apparent seeing him in Future Redeemed how much, like, the extra character makes him stand out against Shulk. 1 is my least favorite. I think the combat isn't up to par to 2 and 3. It's the chain attacks for me mainly. Xenoblade 1 is my altogether favorite game, but I also get why you wouldn't like Xenoblade 1 if you actually replay them. I think Xenoblade 1 was the best, like, first time experience. I don't think there's anything like playing that game for the first time again. I think they had the best environments because it's just the scale of everything and climbing the Titan and all the twists that happen late into the story. The whole Maconis thing. I think Xenoblade 1 had the best plot. And I'm honestly mainly in it for the plot, and that's probably why I'll never play them again. But I get that. I think Xenoblade 3 had the best combat. Yeah, the first time is great. My jaw dropped from those plot twists. Like, if I had to pick what is the best plot twist you've ever, like, experienced in media, one of my first answers would have to be Xenoblade 1. It's like Xenoblade 1, what else? Interstellar for sure, and probably Get Out. But those are pretty basic takes. I also didn't connect with the cast of 1 nearly as much as 2 and 3. That's fair. I think a lot of them were kind of your cardboard JRPG party members. But they were funny. Oh, wow. My biggest issue with Xenoblade 3, and it's such a personal thing, is I just hated that Mio was reserved. Like, I saw a lot of myself in Rex and my god, Senna was really me growing up, certified loner trying to fit in the group. I never thought of it that way. I really had an issue with Xenoblade 3 because of Mio. Like, I love Mio. She should have been the protagonist. I hated Noah. He's a fine character, but I hated him for stealing the spotlight from Mio. Because I felt like Mio was such a better character, and I hated her getting, like, constantly put down as, like, the second in command. I feel like she deserved more in the plot than she got. Noah's probably fine, but I definitely have issues with him just because Mio would have been better. Then there's Matthew, who's full of beans. I haven't heard that in forever. Matthew's great, though. Matthew's great. I just saw the viewer count spike, and I'm like, what do they think we're talking about? Popping into a Splatoon stream, and the first chat message you see is, Matthew is full of beans. He's such a silly little guy. Who is Matthew and why is he full of beans? Wrong answers only. Ow. I was not paying attention. One of the biggest things about Future Redeemed that I still just don't understand is why the heck Matthew had the Aegis. Like, at the very end, his glove comes off and he's got the little Aegis stone, and then the game ends, and they do not explain it. Also, Rex is like his great-great-grandfather, I think. I did not know that. I thought he was just, like, maybe related to Noah. Ow. I'm not. Xenoblade's getting me really distracted. I'm just running into every explosive possible. Armor. I'm so sad, because I do not own a Switch 2, and may never. I will not get to play Xenoblade Genesis. I don't believe it's releasing on Switch 1. So, as much as I love Xenoblade, I may never play Xenoblade Genesis. The Switch 2 is just so expensive. How am I dying? I'm really bad at this game. I have that same feeling with Splatoon Raiders. It's like, I love Splatoon so much, but I will just probably never get to play Splatoon Raiders. I initially felt the same way about Mario Kart World, and then I played it at a friend's house, and I realized that Mario Kart 8 is just better. I think Mario Kart World was a down... World? Tour. No, World. Yes, World is what it's called. I think Mario Kart World was a downgrade in a lot of the mechanics. Well, Gondor is Matthew's granddad, and his dad is N, and his mom is M, and M's dad is Rex. M's dad is Rex? Okay, I didn't know that. That makes sense. Okay, wait. Okay, this is recontextualizing all of Xenoblade 3. Hang on. It's a wild family tree. So... Oh, wait, because M is... Right, because M is Mio, and Mio is Mia's daughter, and Mia had her with Rex. And Gondor... Oh, wait, Matthew is... Oh, okay, wait, no, my brain broke again. So Matthew is... Oh, Gondor. Oh! Okay, I get it. I see the family tree. I see the vision. I see the vision. I understand now. I wasn't making the connection of who Gondor was. Wild. I really wonder how Xenoblade Genesis is going to be connected to everything. Sorry, I'm a nerd, Lamau. No, thank you for enlightening me. I had so much confusion with Xenoblade 2. There's a lot to keep track of. Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3. I wonder how Genesis is going to connect to everything. I wonder if it's just going to be another, like, oh, it's a second world situation, or... I will honestly be totally fine if there's just zero connection. If it's just like, we wanted to put the Xenoblade name on it. Genesis might be that new planet we've been seeing at the end of games. Wait. Okay, well now I gotta know more about that. Because I thought the new planet for each game was like the two planets in Xenoblade 3 that collided. So what new planet are we talking about now? Was there a new planet at the end of Xenoblade 3? I thought it just reverted back to the Xenoblade 1 timeline and the Xenoblade 2 timeline. Or wasn't there a third planet or something that was alluded to? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Surely they can't hit me from here. I was actually right. That's wild. Okay. Gonna kill these. Oh shoot. No, Squeegee, please. I just want to kill some Octo Commanders. Well, there was that planet at the end of Future Redeemed and that planet at the end of X's Chapter 13. Oh, see, I never finished Xenoblade X, technically. I never finished Xenoblade X. What is it called? Like, Definitive Edition? Or whatever the remake is. I never finished the remake. I finished the main plot. I did not do the extra chapters. Because the plot lost me there. I thought it was lazy multiverse stuff. I will keep my mouth shut then. No, I will never play it. I did not. I thought they pulled out the, oh no, our universe is being destroyed, like multiverse stuff, and I was like, right, I'm not interested. I'm not gonna spend my time grinding more for a plot this disinteresting. But yeah, that makes sense for it to be that planet. It would be a cool dichotomy with Xenoblade X, because Xenoblade X was so... Well, Xenoblade has always been a multiverse story. I guess. Yeah. It wasn't until Xenoblade 2, and I'm a Xenoblade 1 head, so... I don't know, I just got tired of... I know it is a multiverse story, but I got tired of, like, everything being related to, oh, there's a new universe, you know? I thought Xenoblade X was different, and that was what was cool and novel about Xenoblade X, and then they were just like, multiverse, and... I don't know. Xenoblade X, I kind of broke the combat over my knee after a certain point because I forget what it's called. The chain attack. Well, the main trilogy did that plotline good, but X did drag it out. Yeah. Like, it didn't feel lazy and contrived for the main games, but when X pulled it out, I was like, it was just tired at that point. I don't remember what the chain attack was called in Xenoblade X, but it was the one where you went like turbo and you had a timer on it, and I figured out how to do that infinitely, and it kind of just broke the combat in that game. So I got bored of Xenoblade X pretty quick. Also because of that, I never used the skells. Because I had overdrive, that's what it called. I had like infinite overdrive, so I had no reason to experiment with the skells. They were just worse. understand why they didn't keep Overdrive in the future in like Xenoblade 2 and 3, and they went back to chain attacks instead. Well, I think they just needed to figure out a better reason on why it connects, because it is Xenoblade Chronicles game. Yeah, but the original didn't connect. You know? It was just the fact that it was also the bonus chapter, so we were going from, like, you know, the actual main plot straight into it's a bonus chapter, and now we need to figure out a way to connect it. But I get that. Maybe there'll be Xenoblade X Chronicle, or Xenoblade X characters in Genesis. Maybe that's why they re-released X. Like, Xenoblade 3 is the Xenoblade 1 and 2 connector, whereas Xenoblade Genesis explains what happened after Xenoblade X. That might be what happens. And again, it would be a cool dichotomy if that's the case, because Xenoblade X was so technology-focused, and then Xenoblade 1, or Xenoblade Genesis, would be all fantasy. I did not need to jump there, that was so extra. What is even the point of taking that middle rail? What does that do? Oh, I didn't kill that final Octo Sniper. That's gonna haunt me. It's complicated, but they're just RPGs that have made me cry more than a few times. That's why I love Kingdom Hearts. If you like crying, get in on Kingdom Hearts. It's a good time to do that. They just re-released the collections again. And Kingdom Hearts 4 is somewhere on the horizon, maybe. Like, I know games where... Okay, here's my pitch for Kingdom Hearts, right? I know games where the writing is better. Like, Kingdom Hearts writing isn't revolutionary by any means. I think, like, even Xenoblade probably has better writing than Kingdom Hearts. But the thing that Kingdom Hearts has is they know emotional pacing. Like, the overarching plot gets convoluted, but Kingdom Hearts knows how to make a moment. You don't remember Kingdom Hearts for everything that happens, you remember it for those moments that just got you in the gut. I watched the first 13 episodes of Suga Conroy's Let's Play on 1, and it looked great. See, Kingdom Hearts 1 is even before it actually gets good, honestly. Kingdom Hearts 1 is by no means a bad video game, but Kingdom Hearts, like the one right after Chain of Memories is when it actually picks up, you know. But Kingdom Hearts 1 is still an absolute classic. I gotta go get the Platinum Trophy for that, because I've gotten 100% for a few of the Kingdom Hearts games. Most notably Birth by Sleep. I had a lot of fun 100%ing Birth by Sleep, but I gotta go back and 100% Kingdom Hearts 1. It's just the most annoying thing about getting all the trophies for Kingdom Hearts 1 is you have to beat the game 3 times. You have to beat it on every difficulty. Instead of it just being, hey, beat it on the hardest difficulty, it's beat it on easy mode, beat it on standard mode, beat it on hard mode. Which kind of sucks. You know, the challenging and fun part is doing it on hard mode, but then you just have to deal with standard and easy. Doesn't Splatoon Raiders have difficulty settings? I feel like they announced that Splatoon Raiders is going to have difficulty settings, which is cool and new. Ooh, almost fell for that. Once the release of games have died down, I'll give it a try. The release of games have died down? I'm sorry, I don't think I know what that means. Like, once Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, or... Or like there are other games releasing right now that you want to play more. That's probably what you're saying. Ah! I almost killed myself. That's a tough jump to make. Like, Raiders is coming out and Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 Edition, so I'll be busy with those. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to play... That's another reason to get the Switch 2, is I want to play the Switch 2 versions of the Xenoblade games. I never cared about the Switch 2 versions of any games before, but the features for the Switch 2 versions of the Xenoblade games sound awesome. It would definitely be the Switch 2 versions of Xenoblade and Splatoon Raiders are what are the pipe dream of having Switch 2 is for. I can't wait to see the new Blade and Hero in 2 and 3. Do we know what they are, or is it just there's gonna be a new one? Can I hit all the sides with the roller? I probably can. It has absurd range. Yeah, we have no idea who they are yet. Ooh. It would be funny if they're just Xenogears. Xenosaga. Just like some characters we've never heard of. And then there's Xenokart in one. Yeah. It's literally... They literally saw the Dying Light DLC and went, we want that. we want the buggies from Dying Light. Because the DLC in Dying Light was literally just, here's a car, go run over zombies. And now for Xenoblade, it's, here's a car, go run over giant monsters. I thought I was gonna die after that jump. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to take my eyeliner off. Ooh. Please tell me I'm not gonna get a migraine this stream as well. I got a migraine last stream. You know, I think streaming might get me to replay the Xenoblade games. Maybe down the road, if I ever get a Switch 2, I'll stream the Switch 2 versions of the Xenoblade games. Watch, they're just original character that have no lore relevance on the overarching Claws saga. It could very easily be. Didn't Xenoblade 3 have DLC that added some heroes that are just kind of... They're just kind of there. Like, there's the robot girl and the other girl with the yellow jacket. And then I think there were more DLC characters after that. Ino and Masha. Same with Crisette and Corvin in 2. Who are Crisette and Corvin? It's been so long since I've played, I don't remember. Are those this, like, Xenosaga or Xenogear characters that were, like, blades in that game for whatever reason? And it was, like, sort of, people wanted to think it was a confirmation that Xenosaga and Xenoblade were the same, but at the same time, it was non-canon. They're DLC rare blades. Okay. Just normal blades. Ah. I fell. I have one friend who's like, she's way more of a Xenoblade fan than I am. Huge Xenoblade nerd. She's so excited for Genesis. But she's never played... Corvin is Corvin, though. And she has never once played Torna. That's the one gap in her... Like, she's played the Xenoblade games over and over again so many times. She loves Future Redeemed. She's like 100% in Xenoblade 3. And yet, she's played Xenoblade 1 several times, but she's never touched Torna. And honestly, Torna was my favorite part of Xenoblade 2. So I was really surprised that she's just never gotten on it. I'm pretty sure she has it too, and she's just never gotten around to playing it. So... Ah! I really just popped that box, and then the Octo Commander popped me. Just decided it was my time. Oh my gosh, I blanked and autopiloted through so much of this that I didn't even realize how close we are to the end. We are just a few levels from getting to finish the whole game with the roller. And then we move on to whatever else. I think doing Octavio, or Octavio Redux, or whatever the new version of Octavio is called, with the roller is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna love the satisfaction of just like slamming down on the hands with the roller. Switch 2's price will be increased on September 1st, and they're doing a thing right now. You can get a Switch 2 with a pick a game thing for $4.50. And the game is included, so it's a lot cheaper than the bundles they used to have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's it called? Get fried shrimp. I did not mean to bait them off the edge like that. That was really funny. The FOMO's gonna get me. That deal is gonna get me. What game would I pick? Raiders. Raiders, duh. Why did I even ask that question? That's really tempting. I do have a lot of hours next week. Could be an excuse to splurge a little. What else am I gonna spend the $4.50 on? Health insurance? Who needs health insurance? The 3 games you can pick are World, Bonanza, and Pokemon. Well, I'm not picking Pokemon. Maybe I'd pick Bonanza. I don't know. Actually, I would probably get World. I don't like World, but I know my sister. I'd highly recommend Bonanza. Okay. The only issue with me getting Bonanza is I wouldn't be going in blind because I've seen a Let's Play of the whole thing and the DLC, so I don't know how I'd feel about that. But I might, as much as I don't enjoy World, I know my sister's crazy excited for World. And the good parts people keep talking about are, like, never mind then. Oh, I just tossed myself off. The parts I don't like about, like, the only time I tried World was, like, a regular multiplayer, race. Yeah, I think you'd get your money's worth on World then. But my sister really wants to play it, and the parts that people always talk about are really cool is, like, the open world and stuff, and I never got to do that. So maybe it is more fun when you have, like, the open world and stuff to do. So... yeah, I'm really considering that now. Bonanza just wowed me on first playthrough. I'm really struggling to hit this target with the roller. No! I might actually game over here. Oh, that's a real risk I did not think I was gonna have playing this. Pauline was so awesome. That's the music. I might play Bonanza solely for the music. I remember that being the part of the Let's Play that just wowed me so much. Like, I don't think there's been a Nintendo game with as good of a soundtrack as Bonanza has since Splatoon 2, probably. I love the Splatoon 2 soundtrack. Have you heard Heart of Gold? Like, Heart of Gold by Neil Young? Are we talking about Neil Young? Yeah, yes, I've heard Neil Young's Heart of Gold. That feels really out of left field. Or is it different? Is that a Bonanza song? No! Bonanza credit song, Lamont. Yes, I have. It sounds like... What was it? It sounds like, it sounds like another song to me. It sounds like a... What's the genre of music? Like, Christian music? Like, I know there's a word for it. It's not soul, but like, the songs that always talk about God. It sounds like one of those. It sounded like a standard Disney credits theme, not gonna lie. That too. I thought you were talking about Heart of Gold by Neil Young, and I was like, where is this coming from? Did I miss it? Was Neil Young starring in Donkey Kong Bonanza? Pauline was voiced by Neil Young. That's the twist. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they were like, yeah, we need someone to voice Pauline. Let's resurrect Neil Young. I thought it was obvious since we were just talking about Bonanza. I don't know. I really like Neil Young. It just went to Neil Young. Why am I struggling on this level so bad? Yeah, in hindsight, it makes sense. I don't know why I went to Neil Young. That's fair. AIviewersstreamboo.com. That sounds not good. I don't know what that is. But yeah, best opportunity to get a Switch 2 is before that price nonsense. You said it's September 1st, so... That's a scam. Yeah. That's like a bot or something. Ow. Ow. Why is this level so hard for me? Okay. I need to lock in. I am so incredibly locked out right now. I really just need to lock in for this level. Just ban the accounts, the message is deleted. Yeah. Now. I have to lock in. No more mistakes. No more mistakes. I refuse to die a single time more on this level. Not a great part about streaming and bots coming in chat. Streaming's bots coming in chats. Yeah, I hear people complain about bots a lot, and I don't get what the, like, I don't know. Like, I understand that it's an issue, I just don't understand why it's so huge of an issue. Because it's like, it's not like they're bothering me. It's just like a link, I guess. But I guess some people just really hate it on principle. Or fall for the scams. Twitch sucks, period. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you are taking the time to come watch my stream on a platform you hate. I'm flattered that you would stoop so low as to visit Twitch to see my stream. Ow. stick to the wall like skink on Octo Ink. I've never read that dialogue before. Marie is apparently got bars. Whoa. Oh. Sorry, Abby. Thank you for the follow. Don't actually hate Twitch, it just has its issues at times. But your stream has been awesome. Thank you so much. It's simple comments like that that just kind of mean the world when you're starting out, because this is my counting fingers on one hand 3rd stream ever. So it means a lot to know I can actually be entertaining. Because I have, like, performance experience. You know, I'm a huge theater kid, but that's, you know, there's a whole team going into making a play entertaining. So to know that I can be entertaining on myself just means a lot. Oh. Can I still hit that switch? Wait, that doesn't even help because I have to be on the platform. Never mind. 25 levels. Oh, we're so close. I just love yapping with people, even better when they're playing a Peak game. I read Peak first when I glanced over at the message, and I thought you were implying that I was playing literally Peak. Like the climbing game. It's like, wow, I really love streaming, or watching people stream, especially when it's this game you don't play. Go play that game. Yeah, I think the first stream for Splatoon 2 was great. I think the VOD is still up. I really enjoyed that because I sometimes forget that the game exists, not gonna lie. Yeah, it was... I did play it for the first time with a friend, like, a few weeks ago, and it's fun, but I cannot play it because of my personality. Like, I love it, but I have such an addictive collector's anxiety personality that I know if I really, really got into Peak, getting all the badges would steal, like, 200 hours of my life. I have such crazy completionist issues. The collector's anxiety is real. It's why I can't do, like, Pokemon cards or Funko Pops or anything like that, because I know that I will succumb to the collector's anxiety. Breath of the Wild is a bit of a nightmare for me, too, because just, there's so much going on. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from the fact that I'm here 100% in Splatoon 2 9 years after it came out, I'm a little bit of a completionist. Boop, 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 boop. It's so funny knowing where they're gonna land with the roller. 100%ing Odyssey and Bonanza were nightmares for me too. I thank the stars I played Odyssey before I fully understood, like, I fully had the collector's anxiety onset. I was too young when Odyssey came out to really care, because, oh my gosh, I would have 100%ed the crap out of that game. Just any collectathon game. Oh, a Hat... Oh, that made me think of A Hat in Time. A Hat in Time was wonderful. 880 moons. Shit ton of purple coins. I don't think I got every moon, but I did get every purple coin. But it was mostly because I wanted the outfits. But, like, real, actually good collectathon game. Odyssey is good. I don't know why I said actually good. But, like, I think best collectathon game ever made is absolutely A Hat in Time. I gotta play that again. I have a friend right now who's, you know, we're playing, I'm introducing her to some games. And what was the most, we're playing The Last of Us right now. Love The Last of Us. Also a very fun game to 100% because it's just a linear collectible system. But after we finish The Last of Us, we're going to play A Hat in Time, and I can't wait to introduce that to her. Forge those muscles. Octoling workout. Oh my gosh, it's already been almost 2 hours. Jeez. Oh, is it final boss time? Oh, Hectusness. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hexjudinous. I'd rather play Galaxy again for collectibles. Oh, Galaxy. I have that like 30-year anniversary special collection on my Switch that has Galaxy, Sunshine, and Mario 64. I don't think I ever got around to playing it, but I cannot wait. I gotta play Galaxy again sometime. Because, oh my gosh, that game is so peak. Galaxy was truly my childhood. That game is truly the, like, oh. I could yap about Galaxy forever. I also never got around to beating the whole thing as Luigi. I own Galaxy twice on Switch. Wait, how? There's a second way to get Galaxy? Did they, like, sell Sunshine, Galaxy, and Mario 64? I know Mario 64 was on the 64 emulator. Did they, like, sell Sunshine and Galaxy separately? Now he's gonna remix our face. Bomb Round Splat. This is genuinely a very good song. I love such a small but really, really funny detail is that they actually changed the dialogue for replaying 3D All-Stars and then the remaster with Galaxy 2. Wait, what? They did a Galaxy remaster with Galaxy 2? I'd never heard about that. Now because I've played the crap out of Galaxy, but I've never played Galaxy 2. And I've heard people say it's better than Galaxy. I had no idea that was a thing. Yeah, it came out last year. Oh my gosh, last year, wow. Is it on Switch or just Switch 2? I gotta go buy that. There goes my credit card. Credit card, what am I talking about? I do not own a credit card. There goes my life savings. It's gonna be on buying a Switch 2 and buying the Galaxy collection. Because I've never played Sunshine and I've never played Galaxy 2. I also love the Galaxy movie. You know what, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You're allowed to have a different opinion, and I don't need to talk about my opinions. My goat finally made his debut. Which goat? Fox? I think we're talking about Fox. I know there was like Rob and a bunch of Super Mario... Bowser Jr. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was a little confused why he had his, like, Mario Wonder design in the Mario Galaxy movie. Like, it's a good design, but just... He already had a design from Galaxy. I love him, he's my little gremlin. How do you feel about the other Koopalings, though? I love how I'm just talking about, like, Mario. We are currently fighting the final boss of Splatoon 2, and it's just like, Mario. They're alright. Hey Marie, what's your opinion on the Koopalings? Sheldon could fit in with the Koopalings. I think you could put the Koopalings in a line with Sheldon and ask someone who's never played Mario the odd one out, and they'll pick, like, Wendy or Morton over Sheldon. Callie, forget those stupid glasses. Friendship is better than 6 shades. Could you imagine if Callie just went, no? So, like, I care more about these cool sunglasses than I care about my cousin. That's why she hasn't shown up in Octo Canyon yet. It's not because I'm not level 4, it's because Lemmy and Ludwig and Larry are probably my favorites. Who would be my favorite? I've never thought about having a favorite Koopaling. They're so nothing to me. Who's the one with the balls? He's cool, with his funny clown balls. And I do like Ludwig. Roy's silly. I like Roy. Wendy's pretty girl boss. Bowser Jr. outranks them in the Koopa family, so I don't care about them. Absolutely, yeah. Bowser Jr. is just far superior in general. I love this song. I don't think it even has a name, because it's like Heir to the Throne. It's like half Bomb Rush Blush and half Tide Goes Out. And I love it so much. Hallie, remember, for the second time, the world's reflected in our songs, and all our songs are reflected in the world. Calamari Incantation is playing. Grab your friends, Peak is playing. I think I need to give a Splatoon hot take after my opinion on the Galaxy movie. Alright, we got the Rainmaker. This is a hard part. Like, there are some... One of the things I struggle with streaming is there are some parts of the games that are just so good that I don't want to talk over them. You know? Like, I'm here to be entertaining, but... Come on. Calamari Incantation is playing. I don't think there's much I can say that's more entertaining than Calamari Incantation. Side Order is the worst single player. You know, I've never played Splatoon 1 Hero Mode, so I technically can't give an opinion on what's the worst. I don't think that's unfair, though. Because of the 4 single players I've played, Side Order is second to last for me. I think Splatoon 3's Hero Mode is the worst, but I see why you could dislike Side Order. It's not, like, perfect, you know? If you said Splatoon 2 Hero Mode is the worst, though, you're getting banned. Whoa! And that's the end of Splatoon 2. But again... 1, 2, 3, and Octo Expansion feel like Splatoon. Side Order is a roguelite. I like Splatoon roguelite, though. I thought it was fun. I just think... Like, it's not bad, in my opinion. It wasn't my favorite, though. Octo Expansion is the best single player. Yep, that's just the objectively correct opinion. I feel like Octo Expansion really revolutionized Splatoon single player as a whole. I don't know if I've ever met someone who has said that Octo Expansion isn't the best single player who hasn't played Octo Expansion, you know? Also, Shiver Best Girl. Now that is the worst take you've... That's the worst take of the day. I'm sorry, you're allowed to have your opinions, I'm sorry. That's the one that I have the most issue with. I'm not a Shiver fan. Yes, arguing on the internet. The best part. Oh my gosh, this stream I actually have someone who's willing to give opinions. Which weapon should I do next? I love blue hair girls. Chloe, Life is Strange. Chloe Price, Life is Strange. That's who I think of when I hear blue hair girl. So, anybody in chat? What's dualies? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Dually time. Back to the beginning. Have you played Life is Strange? Like saying blue hair girl, I immediately think you're talking about Chloe. I was a dually man for a dually man for a while. I have not. You should. I don't know what else to say. It's hard for me to talk about why Life is Strange is good is because, like, Life is Strange, all of the Life is Strange games are absolutely just the best experienced as blind as possible. But I think if I had to go, like, what are your top 3? Another reason why I love Senna. She does kind of have blue hair, yeah. It is dark blue. I don't know why I think of her hair as black. What other blue hair girls do I know? Hatsune Miku. Marima's hair is kind of blue. I'm working on a different PNG tuber right now because this PNG of Agent 4 is like a placeholder while I'm still drawing my PNG tuber. Maybe I should just make the hair blue now. There's hope from Fortnite, I guess. That's true. Jinx from Arcane. Right, that's her name? I've never seen Arcane. I'm realizing that like half the blue hair girls I know are lesbians. Like, Jinx is a lesbian, Chloe's a lesbian. The stereotype is real. Blue hair and pronouns. I should get blue hair. I should go blue hair and pronouns. Even the Hope is Death not my favorite girl from Fortnite, and it's actually a ginger woman. Should I play Fortnite again? I can't. I don't know. I have a weird relationship with Fortnite because it's like... It's Fortnite, you know? Like, I feel like there's so much negative association with it, just even talking about it with other people. But I think some of the most fun I've had with my friends has been Fortnite. I just follow the storyline. I forgot there's lore. But then again, I don't know if it's the most fun I've had with friends because Fortnite is actually good or because it's the only game that is accessible enough to play with all my friends, you know? Because it's free and on everything. And Splatoon is not free and only on the Switch. I don't even know what I would say my top 3 like video game series of all time would be at this point. Life is Strange is absolutely up there. Kingdom Hearts is absolutely up there. There's Fall Guys and Rocket League now. Yeah, I suppose. I played Rocket League once. I wasn't a huge fan. And same with Fall Guys. But I play D&D with my friends now, so... I don't even need video games to have fun with my friends. I just tried a squid roll. Splatoon 3 has poisoned my mind. I tried to squid roll. Alright, I gotta ask myself how long I'm willing to take the dualies. Because I'm definitely not finishing the game with dualies tonight. I have a real sleeping schedule. I mean, Mario, Xenoblade, and Splatoon are my favorite franchises. I think, depending on whether or not I play Raiders, Splatoon might be that third franchise. If it's not Splatoon, it's probably Persona. Or maybe Xenoblade. It's like a three-way tie. Well, no. It's like a two-way tie between Splatoon and Persona for second place. Not second, third place. And then my top two are Life is Strange and Kingdom Hearts. But Xenoblade might be up there depending on how Genesis goes. Xenoblade is still great. I also gotta play Persona. Between Persona and Kingdom Hearts, I think I recommend Kingdom Hearts more. Persona's in such a weird place right now. Like, do you ever have those video game franchises where you follow them for such a long time? And Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem. I don't know about Fire Emblem. I have only played one Final Fantasy game. I've played the Final Fantasy VII Remake. But do you ever have those video game franchises where you follow them as they're releasing, and then you love it so much, but as the studio that makes it continues developing, they like change their philosophy on what makes the games good, and then you no longer like anything new they put out? That's where Persona is for me. It's like, it would be my favorite, but all the new games they're putting out make me cringe. I mean, that's what happened with Paper Mario. I would not know. I've never played Paper Mario. Like, I love the original Persona games. I love Persona 3 Portable. Persona 4 Golden is my favorite. Persona 5 Royal was pretty great. And then they put out Persona 3 Reload, and ever since, I've been worried about Atlas, because now they're putting out Persona 4 Revival, which is absolutely going to ruin Persona 4, and we have one trailer for Persona 6, and I'm already worried about it. So, I think Kingdom Hearts is a safer bet if you want to get into something new than Persona is right now, because Persona's in a rocky place as a series. They were RPGs, and then they released the third game, which was the bestseller and very well received, but it was a 2D platformer RPG mix where you leveled up based on the scoring system. Oh, wasn't that... That was the one on the Wii, right? It was the one where, like, Bowser got married to some butterfly? No, it wasn't Bowser. It was, like, this guy in a tuxedo got married to a butterfly. Then they made the fourth game Sticker Star, and it was a mess. I don't think I've ever heard good things about Sticker Star. Yes, that's new. That was Super Paper Mario. That's the one I've seen. I think that's the only one I've seen. I've heard incredible things about Thousand Year Door. That is Paper Mario, right? I've heard great things about Thousand Year Door. But Super Paper Mario was the one I've actually, like, I've seen a Let's Play of that. Final checkpoint. I might end stream after we finish the first world with dualies. I played Mario and Luigi more. Oh, I want to play Mario and Luigi so bad. That'd be another reason to renew my Switch Online membership, is to get the emulators on Switch back, because I want to play that one Mario and Luigi game that's available on the Game Boy Advanced emulator. Mario and Luigi sounds so fun. Superstar Saga, yes. Sounds... I've seen a Let's Play of it, but it still seems really fun to play even without. Brothership is also on Switch. Oh, that was the new one, wasn't it? How was that? Dream Team My Beloved. Was Brothership actually any good? I feel like I heard mixed things about it. Yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. Okay. That's good for a modern Nintendo game. I think Nintendo is another one of those game companies that I'm losing my faith in as time goes on. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just becoming jaded. Heartless and jaded and edgy. A hater, as to put it simply. I could just be becoming a hater because a lot of the companies in general that I trusted a lot as a kid, I'm slowly losing faith in. Disney being the number one. But I've heard good things about Toy Story 5. Not as much as PlayStation. They can shove their digital only. Yeah, that. Oh my gosh. So funny how many companies, like, did parody posts of that. So, like, PlayStation's weird because it's Sony, but I do still trust Sony as a whole because, like, they own Spider-Verse. Like, they're doing the Spider-Verse movies, and those are some of the best movies ever. And then Xbox coming in like Giga Chad's introducing discs to digital. Wait, what happened with Xbox? What did they do? I'm not up to date with Xbox. I've never touched Xbox. Well, I did as a kid. I played like Skylanders on an Xbox at a friend's house, but I've not spent a lot of time on Xbox. I just forgot to use my Stingray there. We'll get extra power eggs for it. So if you have a physical game, you can put it in your system once you have a permanent digital license for the game, and you don't need to put the disc in again. Interesting. So it's like, it's making it so that all games are available as digital, but still letting, like, collectors. Also, Skylanders mentioned, yes. Skylanders was my childhood. Skylanders might have been my introduction to collector's anxiety. That might be the reason I can't do things like Amiibo or Funko Pops. It's because of Skylanders. I still have my Skylanders collection. I can look to my left and up and look into my closet and I see the giant Ziploc bag full of Skylanders. Toys to Life ruined a generation of parents' wallets. And I was absolutely part of the problem. I don't think anyone could get away with a Toys to Life game in current day. Like, I look at Skylanders very, you know, romantically. Rose... yeah, I ruined my mom's wallet. Like, rose-tinted glasses, but the business model of you need to buy toys, like $40 toys for your characters in the game is horrible. That is an egregious business model, and I fully bought into it. And if I had the chance to play Skylanders again, I still would. They were in $40. Maybe the later ones were or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of LEGO Dimensions. I think I'm thinking of LEGO Dimensions. I know the LEGO Dimensions ones were really expensive. Toys R Us had the figurines on the sale for pretty cheap. I don't know where my parents even got them from. Imaginators was expensive AF. Yeah. I think Imaginators is the only Skylanders game that I just haven't ever touched. I played Giants with my friend. I owned NB, SWAT Force, Trap Team, and Superchargers. I played the original Skylanders with that same friend who I played Giants with, but I never touched Imaginators. highly doubt we'll ever get another Skylanders game. It's just that business model is egregious. I can keep streaming. Maybe we'll say after I beat Octo Samurai, then I'll stop. And then when I beat Octo Samurai, I'll go, well, once I beat Octo Stamp, I'll stop. And then it'll be 4 a.m. and I'm still playing Splatoon 2. But it's Splatoon. Oh, I do. I'm hosting D&D tomorrow, so I should probably actually get sleep. Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm hosting D&D if my friends don't flake out. Alright. Sleep? What's sleep? I know, right? What year is it? 2015? This is the big 26. Nobody sleeps. Everyone just stays up and then dopes up on caffeine the following day. No, I genuinely, last stream was exhausting for me. Like, I never... Like, I'd always heard about people, when they talk about streaming, being like, you need to take care of yourself and make sure you get breaks, but I'm like, it's video games. It's not tiring. But then, last stream, I was on, like, 4 hours of sleep, coming out of a 6-hour work shift that went horribly wrong. And I came into stream and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, my voice was exhausted. I was not entertaining at all. I spoke like 2 sentences a minute. It was probably awful to watch. Anyways. I'm considering just skipping out on actually finishing hero mode 100%. It hurts my collector's anxiety, but it's kind of hard to make playing the same levels 9 times entertaining. Because, like, if anyone wants to repeat watch and come back for a following stream, it's just the thing they already watched. Maybe I'll move on to Octo Expansion sooner. I'm planning to move on to Octo Expansion after this no matter what, but maybe I'll do it sooner than I plan to. Maybe, I guess it depends on how soon I finish my PNG tuber model. It's not a model, it's a PNG. I mean, I personally don't mind, but do what you think is good. Yeah, and I guess that also does give me time for, like, new people to show up before I start Octo Expansion. 8:31. I've got time. My schedule says I'm streaming until 9, so 9 o'clock it will be. Oh, I've already done this level of dualies. Ooh, charger level with dualies. This is gonna be fun. I don't even mean that ironically. I genuinely... Oh, you're PST. It's almost midnight for me. Oh, I'm talking about, like, gosh, I finally got to get to sleep, and it's literally midnight for you. Yeah, I'm PST. I was gonna say I have work tomorrow, but it's a D&D day, so I did have work off. My sleep schedule is non-existent. You're not alone in that. A lot of the time I struggle to sleep, and I have friends who will text me at like 3 in the morning Also, I'm on summer break before my junior year of college. I'm actually the same. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that I'm a junior now. I don't know. It's so surreal. I don't like thinking about it. Hey! Because I'm like, sort of... I don't know how to explain it. Which year of college I'm in is a weird conundrum because of some stuff that happened in high school. Are we getting old? Well... Yes, but that's funny. It's better to make a joke out of it. Like, that's what I'm doing this stream, is instead of feeling dreadful about how old I am, I'm making fun of how old I am by pointing out how old Splatoon 2 is. So, yeah, we're getting old, but my coping strategy is making fun of myself for being a weak, frail old lady. Oh, my aching back. Oh. I think I pulled something. I genuinely played like a 90-year-old man in a play I was in this year. So, I guess I am old. I still don't know how I got away with getting cast for that play. But I'm very glad that I did, because I gotta hang out with a lot of people much more talented than I am. I keep making my friends feel old because they're like 31 and I say things like Mario Galaxy came out when I was 1, and it's so funny how they react. Oh, 1 foot. I was doing the math in my head because I was like, I thought you were 11 when Splatoon 2 came out. Yeah, most of my friends are younger than me, so they make fun of me for being old. Very old lady is a very common nickname for me. Most of my friends are like summer break getting into college now. Yeah, opposite for me. I'm just the baby everywhere I go. I wish. Well, I don't. Actually. I already feel ostracized sometimes at college because I'm so much younger than everyone else. Because I'm like, okay, I guess I was kind of dodging around it because I didn't know if I wanted to share, but I like started college early. I was 16 my freshman year of college, so I had this weird in-between of like, I'm too old to hang out with people who are actually my age because immaturity problems, but I'm also way too young for the people at college because they're like drinking. Like, I went to a party with the cast of the play I was in, and they were like, who's gonna go get the drinks? And I don't know. It's just weird. Ah, that's why you said you couldn't drink yet. Yeah. So we're in the same academic year, but you are younger than me. Yes. Same academic year, but I am younger. Very weird. Very weird situation. Okay. I guess I just did put on the internet my exact age, because now that I've said I'm a junior in college and I was a freshman when I was 16, I've put out the math. so my high school experience was also weird for a different reason, which could have held me back. Oh no. Oh shoot, I missed that armor. Well, I'm glad it didn't hold you back. High school kind of sucks. I think high school's overrated. I think anyone who says high school's the best time of your life was like, I don't know, neurotypical and popular. Probably neurotypical and white. There's a huge racism problem at my school. Not because I was dumb or my grades were bad or anything, but I had some bad medical experiences that could have kept me out of school for a whole year. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that. I have another friend who had sort of the same issue because for most of last year she had a bunch of medical issues. And she was in the same program as I was in where we were like 17-year-olds in college, and then she could have been held back and ended up like not being able to take advantage of that. But yeah, that's really tough. I can't imagine having medical stuff hold me back because that just sounds so frustrating. The worst medical issues I ever have are like chronic migraines and breaking bones. But breaking bones is always my fault. That's not like a chronic condition or anything. That's just me being stupid. I've broken like 4 bones at this point. Well, no. I've broken 3 bones and sprained something. Yeah, thankfully I turned out okay. But I just, yeah, I'm not even gonna go up on the platforms. I'm just gonna ride the squeegee all the way there. The curling bombs are so helpful for this level. Perfect. The curling bombs are so broken when you have a full ink tank. You can just spam them to get pretty much anywhere on a dime. Alright. Ink me out, ink me in. I was off school for 2 months, but depending on how things went, it could have been longer. Ooh. I'm sure catching up was tough. Okay, I've been curious to ask, what is the story behind the username? Who is Jog and why are they Canadian? Or I guess not why are they Canadian, but why is them being Canadian significant? Oh, that was a perfect opportunity to die to sprinklers. I didn't actually need to catch up. All I had to do was go online and do required quizzes and tests and assessments. Oh, that's good. Oh, you would have been in high school for, like, COVID, right? That must have sucked. Yeah, I can feel myself starting to get tired and losing my commentary. I'm starting to get boring. Ah! The existential threat. Well, dogs are my favorite animal, and my first name starts with a J, and I'm actually technically part Canadian, but it would be weird to put Jog as part Canadian, Lamau. Okay. I was actually in middle school when COVID hit. Oh, okay. I can't tell if it would have been worse to miss a year of middle school or a year of high school. Because every time I mention that I missed a year of middle school, people talk about, like, oh, that sucks. Because those are such developmental years. But at the same time, anyone who missed high school usually says, oh, that was awful. Like, I have a friend who missed their high school graduation because of COVID. Alright. We're getting close. 2 more levels. 2 more levels, and then I'm gonna be done with duels for the night. Well, I think you actually did pronounce my name wrong. It's J-Dog. Oops! I've been saying, like, jog this whole time. I'm so sorry. J-Dog. That makes a lot more sense. I thought it was, like, whatchamacallit. I thought it was, like, Dutch or something. I thought it was a word in Dutch. Like, Junkelskog or something. Junkelskog is probably not Dutch. I'm probably offending someone right now. Back to the reef. No, it's just the first letter of my name and dog. Nothing super complex. Oh! Oh, this Octoling's gonna kill me. No! They're better. They're more skilled than I am. They just fully won fair and square. Not even fair and square. I have a huge advantage. I have, like, upgraded versions of the dualies. Wow, I really suck with the dualies. I find the dodge roll so disorienting. They're hackers. You know what? You're right. How dare I have accountability? You know what? Just, they're hacking. They're hacking. There's no way I could have lost. I'm perfect. I've always struggled with the dualies. I think it would be cool to learn them, but, like, every time I dodge roll, I just completely lose my target. And then, speaking of my first name, you can call me J-Dog or Justin. I don't mind whichever. Ooh, the eyelids be drooping. Oh no. I have this weird tiredness thing. I think I've heard that a lot of people have the same thing, where there's like, I'm not tired, and then there's tired level 1, where it's like, oh, I'm tired, I feel groggy, and then there's tired level 2, where you're just super energized, but also giggly, and like, your decision making is less responsible. And then there's level 3 tired, where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out. And I'm on level 1 tired right now. And I could either end stream soon and try and sleep, or try and wait it out until level 2 tired. I'm in level 1 right now. Me and that friend that I was playing The Last of Us with, we're playing The Last of Us on, like, level 2 tired, and it was wonderful. It was like 11, I don't even remember if it was like 11 p.m. or midnight or something, and we had been playing since noon, and we were just tired and delirious, and it was hilarious. Level 2 tired is being, like, drunk. Yeah, I think it's what I imagine being drunk is like. Is level 2 tired. Maybe I should patent this. Maybe I should patent the levels of tiredness. Or not patent it, but, like, write an essay, like Isaac Newton or something. The 3 laws of tiredness. Every time I go like 10 seconds without saying something on stream, I get anxious. The levels of tiredness by Splatitude. Yeah, I gotta use my pen name. Pen name, streamer name. I can't believe I just called it my pen name. Oh my gosh. Wow, the dualies are annihilating this guy. Ow. Whoa, look at that. I used the dodge rolls correctly. For once. Oh, that was fast. That was under a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, maybe. If I'm fast enough. Under a minute. Also, it's all good. It's okay to have quiet moments. I feel like it is, but at the same time, I'm like, someone's gonna show up to the stream, and they're gonna see me being silent, and they're gonna immediately click off. Alright. I've come full circle. Level 10 on roller is where I started the stream, and we're now level 10 with the dualies. So maybe a good point to stop. So I'm at least rested for D&D tomorrow, because I'm DMing. Alright, but thank you so much for showing up to the stream. It was so much fun actually having someone to chat with. Like, obviously I appreciate lurkers. I mean, you're human, you can't talk forever, Lamau. No, I refuse to be human. I have to be perfect. But I'm very glad you came. I obviously appreciate lurkers, but it is nice to have someone to yap with during the stream. Who's live? Who can we read? Can I read Sarah? I can. Alright, I hope it wasn't too annoying. Absolutely not. You were amazing. Thank you for coming to the stream. Turn on notifications, something. I will be doing more of this soon. I think I'm gonna stream again on Thursday if you want to pop by. But, yeah. Bye-bye.